All right, hello guys, my name is Chris Ekhator. You are welcome to today's Real Talk. Quickly, I would like to speak on the topic that is called Gatekeepers Wake Up. Today's talk was actually inspired by a video I saw by a minister of the gospel that I really love and I respect, and they were particularly talk about AI and how AI poses a danger to society and to the body of Christ. I was taken aback, and that really inspired this video. So I would like to say something. The fellow was saying that AI and developers of AI have a demonic agenda, and I said, first, if there's a demonic agenda, it is because first and foremost there's a godly agenda. Now, that godly agenda is one reason I believe that Christians, born again, people who are scientists in the body of Christ and spiritually alert should be convinced about the need not only for us to be gatekeepers of the faith, but also to be awake to our responsibilities as those that will help the body of Christ to avert the negativity and the danger that AI poses to society. There's something I've realized. Every good thing would always attract corruption. Everything that is divine would always be the target of deception by the devil. In 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, the Bible talked about the fact that the mind of man is blinded by the God of this world. Today, regretfully, I see respected ministers not correcting but condemning gospel artists. That makes my heart to bleed. Today, I see people who use AI like air turn around and attack others, who use AI as a leverage to survive the lack of access to information, the silence of information, and the poverty that comes as a result as people not having information. Remember, Jesus said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." But how many people know AI, really understand the fact that AI is able to go online and search through the web and aggregate informations that individuals who do not have access to relevant and timely information can use as a tool, not as a weapon against fellow humans, but as a tool to come out of the poverty circle that is posed by lack of information. Now, many people also do not understand research and development. Neither are they able to see or understand information that comes out of well-researched and well-developed data. Yeah, it is very easy for such people to throw stones at others who use AI or those who use well-researched information to make decisions. Now, the problem really, as far as I'm concerned, it is not the problem of AI, rather it is the problem of our mindsets. Okay? So, AI is not man. Machine intelligence is actually not a threat to divine intelligence. As a person, I am closer to God than I am to AI. Now, this minister of God said something that I really like so much. He said, we know the benefits that comes from the use of AI, but we need to be gatekeepers. To be honest with you, can human gatekeepers be trusted? Governments who are gatekeepers of public trust, if you look around, you ask yourself, have they done a good job of gatekeeping public trust? Pastors who are gatekeepers of the Christian faith, if you look at them, are they truly protecting the flocks that they gatekeep? Parents who are gatekeepers of the destinies of their children, if you look at the abuse that go on in homes, to amaze you. So for us to put AI in the hands of any human system, either in the hands of government, in the hands of pastors, or in the hands of parents, I am sure the same abuse they have done with public trust, the same abuse they have done with the Christian faith, and the same abuse of privilege they've done with children, the same will be applicable if you bring AI under their control. Guys, listen to me. This is not just a video rant. I am not ranting. This is actually a clarion call. Man of God, woman of God, child of God, this is my advice to you. Gatekeep your life. Guard your mind. Secure your mandate. Watch over your mantle. Don't outsource the understanding that God gives to you. God has given you a light. God has given you a voice. Do not hand it over to anybody out of fear. Make the most use of the technologies that exist in your time and in your era. Like I said, AI is not the problem. It is our mindset that is the problem. I always tell people, right now, the intelligence of AI is actually comparable to the intelligence of monkeys. Yes. AI lacks the emotional intelligence to deal with real life situations. It is true we cannot, hand over the education of our children to AI. But the best teachers in the world do not have access and speed that AI has over available and existing knowledge. As educators, as parents, let us find a responsible and functional use of AI. Just like any research assistant, let AI be your PA, be your personal assistant. You know the work that you assign to your PAs. You know the work that you assign to your assistants. When those works are brought to you in terms of reports or feedback, do you just use those things hook, line, and sinker? No. You would always vet. So, rather than fight against a technology that can work for your good, try to make the best use of it. I just think about aviation. Most people do not know that aircrafts are flown by the use of AI technology. If you think that a 12-hour flight from Nigeria to America is actually controlled by the pilots who wear suit and sit in the cockpit, you are a joker. The aircraft is programmed from your departure terminal to your arrival terminal. You may not know. All the pilots basically do is to sit back and control and ensure that the control towers between the departing terminal and the arrival terminal, weather reports, and all those things that could, derail navigation, derail a smooth flight from where you are to where you are going, is controlled and watched over. Just like when radio came, humans resisted it. When computers came, humans resisted it. When television came, humans resisted it. But today, homes, families, organizations that do not use radio, television, cars, they are seen as third world. They are seen as primitive. You don't need to be afraid of new technologies or emerging technologies. Rather, use these tools as productive tools. And like I said, make it your PA or your executive assistants. My name is Ekhator Chris Ekhator. Kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. God bless you. If you've taken anything out of this thing, know for a fact that whatever form of technology that you have today is for your good and for the good of humanity. God bless you. Ciao.